Alright, today we're going to talk about how to factor completely when you have perfect squares. So if you have something like x squared minus 100, you can take this 100 and factor it by its square root. So for instance, here's 100. If you take its square root, which means a number multiplied by itself, it'd be 10 times 10. So we know that this number 10 is going to be the number that goes in, that we're going to factor by. So you're going to have x and x. You're going to subtract one of them and add the other one. So it's going to be plus 10 and it's going to, it's going to be minus 10 and it's going to be plus 10. So whenever you have a number right here like 100 or 64 or a number that factors completely, that factors by a perfect square, like that has the factor is a perfect square for the square root, then you know that the answer is going to be the square root. And the way you know that is if you FOIL this or take it back out, we know that we multiply by the first, it would be x squared, multiplied by the outside, which is x and positive 10, be plus 10x. And then you do the inside, minus 10x. And then a minus and a positive is minus 100. A positive 10 and a negative 10, these ones cancel out because a negative and a positive of the same number cancel out. And you're left with x squared minus 100. So the answer right here is x plus 10 and x minus 10. It would be the same thing if you had like y squared minus 64. Well, if you take the square root of 64, it's going to equal 8, because 8 times 8 equals 64. So the same thing here, you're going to have y minus something times y plus something. It's going to be minus 8 and plus 8. So y squared minus 64 is going to equal y minus 8, whoops, and then y plus 8. Sorry for that little messy thing at the end. And that is how you factor completely.